What's up, guys, and welcome back to Austin's Automotive. Today we're not working on cars, but we're working on putting together our new tire machine. I want to start off by saying no one's paid me, nothing like that. I just want to give you guys a unboxing, good honest review of these. I have had a couple of these brand tire machines and had good luck, so hopefully we got the same luck with this one. So let's unbox it and see what we got. Okay, so there you have it. We've got her busted open. Just had a couple zip strips there that I cut. Everything else is just laying in there. It has incurred, a little bit of damage, but it doesn't look like it hurt the machine. Just busted through that thin plywood, but they do grease them up good and oil them so you don't get any rust. Nothing looks broke. This is a Triumph brand machine. I bought it from Northern Auto Tool. Got it on Amazon. They're located out of Texas. From what I'm understanding, I've had, like I say, I've had these machines a few years, 4 or 5 maybe, and I've had some issues, and they've always had parts in stock. They were always really good to deal with, but as of the machine, it's been a good machine. Just wear issues and silly stuff happens, but overall I've been pleased. That's why I am a returning customer. So let's continue putting her together, or getting it off, I guess. All right, so we got her all off the pallet, and it is heavy. As you've seen, I did it by myself, but I'll probably regret it later. So here's the base. Everything's good. I don't see anything wrong. I really don't even see a paint chip. So looks great. Here's your air hoses, power cord. Like I say, you can kind of see the film oil. There's the top arm. And then we've got everything in here, your jaw plastic covers, keep from scratching up your wheels. Got a plastic head, again, for your aluminum wheels, painted wheels. We've got our air separator there. That goes on our machine. Some bolts, our lube brush. That's our inflation station that goes up here on our tower, and a spoon. And I bet you that's the instructions. Yeah, packing list and the instructions. So that is it. That's everything all taken apart. So let's start putting it together. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is put the arm up here on top. It's not too terribly heavy, but it's just kind of, top heavy and awkward. So just one of those things you kind of want to be careful with, but it's not too bad. there's some air lines in here that have got to pop into the bottom of that. Gotta find them here. There's one. We can pop that side cover off and do that later, actually. So we'll just go ahead and pop that on. We got lock washers, washers. It's got 4 18mm headed bolts. Okay, got that. And we've got our air station that goes on the side over here. All right, got that on, so now we can go ahead and get the head on. So, got loosen this bolt here, and then this slides up through the bottom. And slide that over. That locks that down. So, we can get the spring on. Perfect. All right, and then the spring holds on by this little bolt here. Okay, so good to go. That locks it, unlocks it, and then this has got our steel head on it where we can change it out for our plastic head if we want. So that's on. Alright, now we've got our head adjustment. That goes on the end of it, so don't mar up that bolt. Here we go. And we've got our headlock. All right, we're on the back side here. We're gonna get this put on, and it goes right there. They had both the bolts sitting in there. Okay, so they make these airlines pretty self-explanatory. We've got 2 here, got 1 goes on this side. They just push and lock. And we've got another one here. Same setup. Push and lock. Hope you guys can see that. Then we've got our power cord there. We've got our air hose coming from the top right there. So that one connects there. Oh, my bad. There we go. Push and lock. Simple. That's that. So we are pretty much hooked up. We just got to hook our top arm up, and we're gonna pull this side cover off. Alrighty, so here's the inside of our tire machine. Sorry it's a little dark, but yeah, there is our machine. So our lines go right up in there, and you can see 1, 2 there. We've got one line coming off the side here. I can see if I can hang that up. Got one line here, and it does not matter which line goes to which hole. I did double check that in the instructions, but it does not matter. And then the other line comes off the back side of this little valve here. It goes up in there also. So just a push and lock. Alrighty, so you can see those are both hooked up. So put the side cover on, give her some power and air. We should be good to go. All right, we got it plugged in. I do have an air drop here, but I need to make a short line. So for now, I'm just connected in my big hose. But yeah, let's try her out. So this does have bead blast on it, so it's filling up the bead blast tank. How about that? Got our side here. Oh yeah. Perfect. All right. Everything seems to be working. We just want to check our air pressure on the back, which we are at 100, which is perfect. So we don't need to adjust that. Looks like we are ready to go. All right, we're back. As you can hear, I've had her on for a couple minutes and it's developed a leak. So, sounds like it's in here. See what we got. Looks like that's our culprit right there. So then here on the far back side, that's definitely our culprit right there. I'm pushing down and it's not going. So let's unhook the air and see what we can figure out. Okay, so it was this back line here, right there. Get these out, you just push down and pull. There's a line there. I don't see anything wrong with it visually. It looks fine, so I wiped it off, had some crud on it. Let's put it back in there. That went in very easy. Just making sure it's all the way. Shouldn't check all the rest of these lines. I should have done that first. Okay, let's try it again. The lines are awful sensitive. It's like they pulled them just a little too tight, you know, and you just need to pull just a little bit of slack and kind of push everything back in. Just feels like everything's, if you touch it, it just wants to leak. Like it needs just a hair more line on everything, which it has. It does have it. So I'm just stretching everything out just a little bit, kind of giving it a little bit of slack. Everything's pretty tight. Alright, so that one there, still, just if you touch it, it just wants to leak. And the rest of them do that. So I think I'm just going to shorten that line up just a little bit and reconnect it, because I don't like that. Oops. Okay. Well, I still don't see anything wrong with that line, but we're going to trim her off a little bit. We've got enough line there. Rerun that back through. Okay, let's try it. All right, now I can move that around and it doesn't do that. No more leaking, so we must have had something wrong with that line. Can't see it with our eyes, but something was going on. It's not leaking anymore. All right, I think we fixed that issue. Not that it was a big one. Easy fix. All right, so you can probably notice we made a couple additions. Got a nice little shelf up here. We got our tire patches and we got some valve stems. You know, we got our plastic covers, our plastic jaw. We got some bead sealer. We got some tire patch glue. We got our tire slick, and we got our tools that we need. So just going to make some nice little workbench. So we finally got some tires and wheels we need to get mounted up. So let's try this bad boy out. All right, it mounted 4 tires, broke them down, mounted them up, did what it's supposed to do. What do we have? A couple little air leaks, you know, nothing big, nothing to get too excited about. You know, it showed up, it's doing what it's supposed to do. Pretty darn happy with it, so hopefully it'll service us for many years. So hopefully this video helped you guys out. Like I say, I'm pretty happy with it, especially for, you know, under $2,000 on Amazon. Pretty darn happy with it. It did take about a month to get, but that's just the kind of the times anymore. I'd say really that's pretty quick. I'm pretty happy with it. So like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, and thanks for watching. Come back for some more. Check out some other videos. Let's go put these wheels on. See you guys.